For your first psychology assignment, you are being asked to conduct an experiment. We'll create an experiment with some materials that we're giving to you. We're going to give you 20 students in Group A, 20 students in Group B, 20 students in Group C, apples, mock apples, and then, of course, got to have a clipboard and an IQ test. We want you to create an experiment answering the question, does eating apples improve your IQ? What a great question. But before you can create that experiment, you have to know a little bit more about the experimental method. Well, you can check out your textbook to learn a little, but let me give you kind of a rundown about what the experimental method is here. The experimental method shows us cause because it has an independent and a dependent variable. The independent is something that we are manipulating. The dependent variable is what we are measuring. So unlike correlation, which remember is just correlating, it's just a relationship, it shows us no cause. Experiment can show us cause. For example, if I wanted to know if my smart pill makes you smarter, well, I would take a group of individuals, give them my smart pill, another group of individuals, not give them my smart pill, and another group of individuals and give them my fake smart pill. And then I would say, give them a test. Maybe a little easy math test. Then I'd see how they did. If they did great, all of them, well, we know what? The test maybe was too easy, but we know that my smart pill didn't have a difference. If the experimental group, which got the pill, does better than the control group, which didn't get the pill, well, maybe there's some validity there. Maybe my pill is working. But if the experimental group got the same score as the placebo group, what is that telling us? Remember, the placebo group is getting the fake pill. So the experimental group gets the real pill, placebo group gets the fake pill, and they do about the same. What's it telling us? Well, it's telling us that even just thinking you're getting a smart pill makes you smarter, makes you do better. So again, the experimental group we're manipulating, the control group we're not manipulating, we're just measuring, and then the placebo group is a group that we are giving a fake manipulation to. So in this experimental group, you also can do something that's called a blind study or a double-blind study. Now, blind study is going to be that the individuals participating don't know what condition they got. This is often used in drug studies because if an individual knows that they're taking a particular drug or medication, they may report feeling better even if they don't. You may have placebo side effects when you really don't want them to be there. A double-blind study is when the participants and the researcher do not know, well, the researcher may know, but the people measuring don't know which participants have gotten the actual, the real manipulation. A great example of this is when a friend of mine, for example, went in a study for a knee replacement. She did not know which knee she got. She didn't know if she got the new generation knee replacement or the old generation knee replacement. She didn't know which one she got. Neither did the doctor who was taking down information about her knee. The reason they did that was they didn't want somebody to say, "Ooh, I've got the new knee. I must be feeling better than other people." At the end of the study, when the study was over, they told them which knee that they had gotten. Turns out she got the old generation knee. She was a bit bummed, but it helped them to see what really was going on with regards to, is the new generation knee better? Is it worth the further research? Is it something that is going to be better on the market than what we already have? So in some studies, especially drug studies, they'll conduct blind studies, which of course in your study, with regards to do apples increase IQ, we might want to do a blind study. So the person measuring doesn't say, "Oh, I know they got this answer wrong, but maybe it's okay," because you can avoid experimenter bias. That way the person can't say, "Well, my smart pill works because look, they did better," but it might be that they were biasly grading the quizzes or whatever you gave them to measure. So check out your assignment. It's called Assignment 1, Experimental Design Using Human Subjects. And the question you have is will eating apples improve your IQ? Interesting question. So create that experiment for us and answer all your questions. Remember what the independent variable is, the dependent variable, and make sure you use your textbook to get a little extra help if you need to. And don't forget to email, call, or stop by your instructor's office to ask for help if you need any. Thanks a lot and have a great day.